What's up, everybody out there? We finished the 8-week challenge, October 7th. We're gonna go ahead and go over everything right now, how that went, the changes in the weight, changes in the body fat percentage. We're gonna cover it all right now. Hope y'all are ready. Let's go do this. What's up, everybody? Just taking one more trip around the HitFit gym. This is what we used for our 8-week challenge. Hope y'all enjoyed at least some of these videos here, or at least get some information out of them. Good workouts, hour-long workouts. We're burning about 800 calories, I would say, in each workout. So pretty good. Challenging ourselves. Maxing out on the weights. Burning out on at least one category each time we're in here. Challenging the same body parts. Good times. We're going to be running another one coming up in the next few months. Hopefully, we're going to go ahead and get the quality up of the videos. Should be enjoyable. I'm going to take one more trip around here. Just show y'all the HitFit gym. If anyone's ever interested in stopping by, we'd love to see you. All right, let's walk around. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good out there today. We're going to go ahead and recap the first 8-week challenge, go over everything, see how it went, challenges, and everything that I went through. So at this point, so the challenge ended on October 7th. So it was 8 weeks time period before that. Then unfortunately in Florida, we had 2 back-to-back hurricanes. So it's been a bit of a challenge down here, but everything's great. All right, so to recap the 8-week challenge, as far as the workout part goes, for the first 3 weeks of that, I was doing 3 workouts a week, an hour each workout. So 3 hours total was the goal as far as for getting that. I stayed pretty consistent with that. Some days I would go like 10 minutes over that, but it was pretty consistent to 3 hours. And then for the remainder of the time, I was doing 4 days for 4 hours. So that would ended up being 5 weeks after that. So 3 weeks, 3 hours, 5 weeks at 4 hours. And then also in addition to that, I was walking between 5,000 and 8,000 steps every day. So I would not wear, and that was tracked through the Apple Watch. So I was not wearing the watch on doing the exercise portion. So this was in addition to that. So it was quite a bit of exercise. So just recapping that. All right, so now to recap the nutrition part, for every day that I was working out, I was eating 3,000 calories per day. And I had that set up in a fitness app, and I did all the nutrition. I put out some of the videos that you can watch for some of the nutrition items that I was eating. And then I was eating 2,600 calories on the days that I was not working out. And that was for 6 weeks of the program. And then the last 2 weeks, I did not track it, and I ate whatever I wanted. Now, I didn't go crazy, because once you get set up and you're getting used to what you're eating, you kind of stay in that mode, which then you can add a couple of things in here and there, which I did that. All right, so as far as for my starting weight, I was roughly 242 pounds. And according to the scan that I used, now this was just relative to that scan. This doesn't mean that this was written in stone as far as what it is. This one runs a little high, like I had said in earlier videos. I was a little bit above 28% body fat according to that scan. All right, so the work in the end, the last measurement that I took was 232 pounds and 25% body fat is what I was showing on the last one. So overall, 8-week time period, losing 10 pounds, keeping my strength, that I would say is an effective way of doing that. Counting your calories, having an effective workout program. All right, so to go through actually what happened during the time periods, though, we're going to go over that a little bit right now. So what happened is right from the very beginning, the first 3 weeks after that period, the 3-hour workouts, I dropped down to 233 pounds during that time period. Now, some of that could have been because I was drinking about 100 ounces of water, 120 ounces of water, in that range. All the junk flushing out of not eating great before that time, that could have been taking place. My body self-correcting itself to get down to that weight. But doing the 3 days and getting the breaks in between, but still walking, I was consistent for those first 3 weeks because it was a set program that was easy to follow because I knew that I was getting breaks. So it made it much easier when you're able to set up a program that you can follow and it's not stressing you out to try to get somewhere and do this and do that. You can be a lot more effective on your eating and your working out because it has to be both. Just think about that. If anyone out there is doing their own stuff, that's just my opinion on that. So once I switched over to the 4 days for working out, so that's going to guarantee that one of those days it's going to be back to back. The first week of that was a struggle going from the 3 days, because mind you, I was still walking. In addition to that, going to the 4 hours was a big difference. So my diet kind of went off a little bit and I lost some of the mental focus on it. I was still working out, still not eating terrible, but I actually gained 3 pounds, based on what we're tracking over the next 2 weeks. So I jumped up to 236 was what I got to at that point. After that, I was able to recalibrate and refocus, and then I got back on track as far as being mentally there, mentally able to handle doing the workouts, physically able to. My diet was on point. It was comfortable. I was able to get into the routine again. So the last 3 weeks went back down to 232. So the biggest drop was in the very beginning because my body was probably cleaning itself out, adjusting, less inflammation in my body because I was eating healthier. That's a normal thing that can happen. And then I got down to 232. So after that point, so then I got down to 232 by the end. And that's where we are at this point right now. So as you can see, some of the challenges were based around when that switch was made from being consistent to changing up just adding another day into the workout. It threw everything off for those 2 weeks. So when you can set up something that's consistent and you can stick to it for a long period of time, it's going to make a big, big difference over time. Now, if you hit a plateau, you might have to push something in there to challenge yourself, or if you're setting up your own program or you're getting help from somebody, they can kind of push you on that. That's why it's always good to at least have either friends or a trainer or a coach, somebody that's helping you or somebody that you work out with. That's a lot of times a great big help for anyone that's wanting to do anything on their own. I'm going to leave it at that there. The diet was pretty easy to follow. Like, I'm used to eating a lot of the foods that I was eating there. When I do my next 8-week challenge on myself, it's going to be good because I'm probably not going to be at the 242 pound mark. I don't know if I'll be 232, but it's going to be really accurate to see what I can get down to. And I'm going to do a different type of diet, not just one that's easy. So I got to figure that part out. I don't know if I'm going to do the paleo diet or if I'm going to try to specifically hit macros. If anyone has any opinion on that or what they think they would like to see on that, please leave it in the comments. You can leave a like, leave that opinion in the comments. I don't know if I'm going to switch up the workout or not. We're going to see how that part goes. But the next one I probably won't be doing until I get a little bit better system set up here, which is a better way to record, better sound, things like that. I want to have a little bit of an upgrade to when the next time that I want to have a better system set up to be able to record where I'm recording, making videos. This was a good test run to see how it goes. But as you can see, the basis of it, of doing the nutrition and the workout, it's effective. Like I said, again, if you do it on your own, if you do it with help, however you're doing, like if you set something up that you're mentally there, which is a huge piece of it, you're going to be able to achieve it, because I've shown it here that it's been done. I think that's all I was going to cover. If I had anything else here, I'm going to go ahead and add it right at the end. But that's it for right now. I appreciate anybody that watched. Hopefully I can still put out a couple like entertaining videos in the meantime before I get it figured out and before I get a little bit better equipment set up going forward. But I appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Keep working out. Stay healthy. Let's go. All right, normally we warm up here. I like to do my own little warm up. Got boxing, sometimes TRX here, using bands. Got some step ups, weights, or boxing. Today we're doing RDLs at this station here. Ball slams. We got ropes. And then with the core, last station, zone 10. End of the 8-week challenge. Appreciate anybody that watched. Again, going forward, I might be putting out some additional nutrition, or not nutrition videos, but just recipe videos is more accurate. We're going to be doing another 8-week challenge, debating on which one I'm going to be using, the paleo diet or like focusing heavily on macros. Those are the two that I'm debating between. We'll see how that goes. All right, just finishing up here. Saying bye. Appreciate everybody. Keep your health, your fitness up. Keep doing it.